Hey everyone, I'm the Storytime Guy, and here's everything you need to know about Epic Universe's new Universal Monster-themed land, the Dark Universe. Welcome to Darkmoor, the home for the Universal Monsters. In Darkmoor, there's 2 attractions, 2 entertainment stages, and 2 restaurants. For the 2 attractions, there's Monsters Unleashed, the Frankenstein Experiment, and The Curse of the Werewolf. Monsters Unleashed, the Frankenstein Experiment is a dark ride that takes you through Frankenstein's castle to see all the many strange and weird experiments going on. Victoria, the great-great-granddaughter of Victor Frankenstein, is continuing his legacy and his experiments, but, of course, something goes wrong. Dracula's gonna break free, hell breaks loose, and he unleashes all the other monsters onto you, and it's up for you to escape. The Wolfman, the Mummy, the Creature from the Black Lagoon, the Brides of Dracula, the Invisible Man, and many more will be featured. In the Curse of the Werewolf ride, guests will embark through a harrowing journey through the woods in a fight for survival. The leader of the Guild of Mystics, Maleva, has warned you that you've been cursed by the mark of the werewolf, and if you want to get out alive, you gotta get on a wagon, race through the woods, and make it out before the Wolfman can get you. The 2 entertainment stages are monster makeup and a meet and greet with the monsters. The Darkmoor monster makeup experience lets guests of any age dress up, put on the makeup of their favorite Universal monster. Now, they haven't said it, but this would be really cool if this was just a free experience for any guests. And the monster makeup experience will be in Dr. Praetorius's lab. For those of you that don't remember, in The Bride of Frankenstein, Dr. Septimus Praetorius is another mad scientist who creates homunculi and is involved in the creation of The Bride of Frankenstein. At the Meet the Monsters entertainment stage, it's going to be exactly what it says. You can meet all the Universal monsters from The Bride of Frankenstein to Frankenstein's monster, Dracula the Wolfman, and more. And in addition to the monster meet and greet, there will be characters walking around the park. And not just Universal monster characters, but new characters. We're going to see monster hunters known as the Hounds, bards and musicians recounting the movies. For the 2 restaurants, there's going to be one that is vampire themed and one that is monster hunter themed. At the old windmill from Frankenstein, we have the Burning Blade Tavern, which they said is still going to light on fire a few times, so very excited for that. At the Burning Blade Tavern, you can get burgers, bratwurst, wings, pretzels, and more, and Hounds, those are those monster hunters, will be walking around telling you stories of all the amazing monsters they fought, as well as have trophy heads on the walls. The other restaurant is Das Steakhouse, which is going to be run by vampire familiars, who are trying to get you into their vampire cult, as well as serving you delicious food like burgers, kebabs, and sandwiches. And finally, there's DeLacy's Cottage, which is a little snack stand. Now, you might have noticed that all the other areas have 3 attractions, but Dark Universe only has 2. And the rumor is it will be getting a 3rd attraction, just not on release. With that rumored 3rd attraction being a Creature from the Black Lagoon water ride. It's supposed to be like Disney's The Jungle Cruise, but a little spookier, a little faster, and it's gonna have the Gillman in it. Now, I don't know about you guys, but this is my favorite themed land so far. It was always gonna be my favorite themed land. I'm a huge Universal Monsters fan, and while I love How to Train Your Dragon and Super Nintendo World and Harry Potter, this is a land that I am freaking out over. I love Universal Monsters. Because yes, not only do I buy all the merchandise I can get, I've actually been lucky enough to do paid ads for Universal Monsters. One of my favorite things of which is when they hired a bunch of Latino artists around Los Angeles to create art centerpieces. You can see here, they're so beautiful, they're so amazing. I love them so much, and I actually got to go out and see all of these art exhibits. They're so beautiful in person. Like, the pictures don't do them justice. They're so amazing. And I've been lucky enough to speak to one of the people running the Universal Monsters Dark Universe franchise. Me and her had a sit down for about an hour. We talked, we had ideas. It was one of the coolest experiences of my life for her to just reach out and go, hey, let's talk. It was the best. I loved it so much. And honestly, I would love to do it again. For those of you that are new here or new to me, hi, I do Universal Monster pitches. I love them a lot. They're really well received. And I will soon be doing a giant comprehensive, what if I was to handle the Dark Universe franchise? How would I build it out? What would those stories be? What would they be about? I've done a few of those videos before. People love them, so stay tuned for that. Now, 2 things before we end the video. The first is I want to say thank you to Epic Universe. They've been sending me these beautiful tokens, and all they ask in exchange is I just talk about the stuff, so it's a fair deal for me. And there you have it. The Dark Universe token has been added to the collection. And again, thank you to Epic Universe. You guys have no idea what this means to be sharing this stuff with me, to be giving me these tokens. I'm so grateful. Thank you. To the Universal Monsters and Dark Universe team, if you see this, let's get something done. And to the amazing fans watching, you, yes you, thank you. Well, that's the video, everyone. So be sure to follow, like, leave a comment, and as always, have a magical day, everyone.